That grunty tackle looks so desperate wanting to kill us over there, but it's blocked by an invisible barrier. We're like, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. Anyways, hello everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we defeated Old King Cole, and we're pretty much done with Glory Gulch Mine for now, but spoiler warning, we're actually going to be coming back in there for that one Jiggy. And somehow I forgot to unlock that saddle right there. I thought I got it. I thought I went past it and opened it. I guess I didn't. But anyways, in this episode, we're going to be doing some post-level cleanup here, doing some backtracking. To start with, now that we have our build drill ability, we can actually break some of those boulders, and, destroy them, and get some stuff that we haven't even been able to get to before. So we're going to head back to Spiral Mountain because there's that one boulder that was that was just over there by Banjo's house. But we couldn't really do anything about that, and what is that boulder for, you may ask? Well, let's see here. Help! I was knocked off the barbecue. Oh, how were you even knocked out of the barbecue? You were the fishbowl before, and then you say you knocked out of the barbecue, and also that fish is godly. But anyways, so this here is Banjo's pet goldfish. He actually has a name though. His name's Royston. And what happened was, somehow in some way he got trapped under that boulder, and I don't even know how he was able to survive all that. As a matter of fact, how was he able to survive the barbecue if he mentioned like being knocked out of the barbecue? That fish is godly. Like, I don't know, immortality or, like, it's gotta be a godly fish. So anyways, yeah, he's been stuck on that boulder for quite a long time, and he somehow still managed to live there, or just live, so that goldfish must have had some sort of divine powers or something. But anyways, so after we free him from the boulder, now we have to go and pick him up, and then we had to take him over to the boat around Spiral Mountain. And then he's going to give us a little reward. Thanks, guys. Perhaps these extra bubbles may be of some use to you. Bubbles? We want at least a Jiggy for that. Sorry, I'm all out of those. However, I'll also teach you how to swim faster. Simply press A and B together. Cheerio. Alright, so now our air meter has been extended to by 6, so we have about like 12 bubbles right now. And also, a new move for us. So if we go underwater and hold the A and B button together, then Banjo-Kazooie will be able to swim the fastest. And that is definitely a good upgrade here, too, because especially, because I know one of the other levels, or that one level is, entirely an underwater section. So we're definitely going to need something like that, too, for, making it faster for us. So anyways, so back to Gruntil's Lair, we're gonna go ahead and see our first cheat. So yeah, we've gotten 5 of the Cheato pages, and so, yeah, this actually be our first visit. Well, actually, not so much first visit, but like, first time being able to get the cheats from Cheato himself. And so, so after you, for every 5 of those pages, you can bring them over to him, and then he'll give you a cheat. So, so let's see what the first cheat is from him. First cheat is feathers. Got it? Here's a small clue as to how to activate the cheat. Mayhem Temple, Code Chamber, Letters. Got it? No, I still don't understand. Banjo, have you been paying attention at all? Clearly you haven't. Kazooie did, though. But, yeah, we know where it is, though, because we've actually been in there unintentionally, because we got that one cheat from Heggy for us to be able to use the homing egg. So, so there's our first cheat from Cheato called Feathers. So as you would have guessed already, it's basically supposed to be an upgrade for the red, well, not just the red feathers, but also gold feathers. So it's actually both the feathers that you have there. So it'll just be a little increase there, which is actually kind of nice. And yeah, speeding this up here just by using that big bomb. It's actually a lot faster for a method. Alright, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and head over to Mayhem Temple, back to the code chamber, so that way there we can activate the cheat here. So, so basically, like, one thing I do want to throw out there is that there's not just the cheats that you get from Cheato himself. There's actually a lot of other cheats, though, but it's actually more so, like, kind of breaking the game. So, I mean, if you know about those cheat codes, then you can type those in, but I don't want to break the game. I'd rather play it the legit way. So, those cheats I'm getting here are actually, I'm only going to use the ones that are, they're either, given to me from Cheato, or I actually just happen to find from this game. They're, like, basically any of those legit ones. And, they're mostly like some upgrades. Well, you actually start off with getting some upgrades to your inventory, but the later cheats that Cheato gives you kind of do feel more like cheats, because remember back in Banjo-Kazooie that the ones he just gave you were just, plain upgrades and all that. So, so yeah, they didn't really feel like cheats, despite, Cheato's name, but anyway, so back to the code chamber we go. So, so yeah, just keep in mind, so once you get the cheat from Cheato, then we'll go in there and spell out the cheat here. And then, so we just gotta spell feathers. And yeah, this is where Amy kind of gets a little finicky though, because the way the way that reticle is handled, or you have to control it, yeah, it's kind of hard to just control here, but I think they must have just designed that with a kind of cheat in mind though. But I mean, you know, because you got to see the whole letters here, but. I think if the camera actually moves around along with a reticle, like in a lot of other games, like Zelda, for instance, then it probably would have been a little better. So that's kind of one minor nitpick I have with this one. But anyway, so we went ahead and spell a feather, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So yeah, like I said, you can actually, you know, it's up to you whether or not you want to activate those cheats. So you just go over there and then just turn the cheat or turn the cheats on. So you know whether one of those or not is fine. But it's definitely best recommended to actually have those upgrades on. Like, you know, for instance, since we got the feathers cheat in, then, you know, it's always recommended just to turn them on. So that way there you'll be able to get more feathers, and you'll get plenty of those. And it's gonna be the same way when we're gonna get the cheat for the eggs later down the road. So anyway, back to the prison compound we go here, and so see, after that's done with, we're not quite done with getting the other Jiggies in Mayhem Temple because, well, there's actually one less Jiggy that we couldn't get beforehand. But now that we have the build drill ability, and seeing as a boulder right here, then that means we can actually be able to get that Jiggy right then and there. So we're going to go ahead and get that right away since, you know, we're here in Mayhem Temple. Because all we got to do now is just go into this little area, and then we also have to free Dilberta as well because there's also the boulder. So, you know, we can be able to break that boulder with the build drill. Alright, so we're going to go right in here, and this right here is the columns vault. And so, basically what it is, you know, it's kind of simple. What we have to do for this objective is that you'll see there's a Jiggy on the tallest column that there is. And so what you have to do is that you actually have to find the right column. So it's actually best to just use the rat-a-tat wrap on those. Or I guess any kind of method of attack, but I always use a rat-a-tat wrap anyway, because I feel it's faster. And then, once you hit that one, then you hear this little chime that indicates that, that's actually the right one, and then the Jiggy will hop over from one column to the next. Then you just gotta repeat this process. Now you see here that it's under a time limit, so you actually do have to be quick about it. Otherwise, I think you just have to start this over again. So I think somehow the Jiggy just hops back over to the to its original position. But I don't know what else happens because I mean I never really ran out of time for this one though, so I was able to just get all the Jiggies there. But and yeah, the timer will actually still count down after the Jiggy comes to the lowest column that's easier to reach, so you want to hurry and get over there. Because, you know, like I say, the most I can already think of is that you just have to start all over again, so... There you go, so there's a Jiggy. And so with that, folks, we'll go over to our total screen right here. And then we'll see what we have right now, and then... Oh, there we go! We have all the Jiggies and all the other collectibles here, and so that means Mayhem Temple is not complete. I was gonna say like Mayhem Temple because you know, the actual pronunciation is Mayans, but they actually pronounce it like Mayan and Mayhem. So you know, I had to combine those two together and just to pronounce it like Mayhem Temple because I mean it kind of sounds like mayhem and all, but you know, sometimes I'll just pronounce it another way. So you know, my pronunciations aren't always accurate. Alright, so now let's get on with freaking Dilberta. She's been in there for too long right about now. I mean, she could have just... Well, no, I don't think she can, though, because she had to do some extra moves, though. Unless she can actually run on the walls. But, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and open up this boulder right here, and then there we go. So now she'll be able to go in. Eek, thanks very much for unblocking my passage. It's worth a Jiggy. Hand it over, you plague-ridden pest. Damn, Kazooie. Yeah, you know, she always has to have the conditions just to make sure to get a Jiggy. Which, I mean, you know, granted, it's something we need, though, but, you know. You know, it just, she won't really, she's one of those kind of characters who doesn't really accept any help unless it actually, unless it benefits both Banjo-Kazooie. And so, we go to this tunnel, and then, yep, it leads right over to the Prospector side. We're back in Glitter Gulch Mine, so, yeah, look at that. We just left Glitter Gulch Mine. And now we're actually just right back in there because it just leads right over to the hut. So yeah, here we are. All right, so here's Dilberta, and so they're back together, and I can't even tell if they're basically supposed to be like partners at work, or you know, considering the fact that Dilberta just refers to Bill as Honey. So I mean, are they actual spouses, or I don't know. I mean, you know, with a fox and a rodent, that's kind of you know. I don't know, like interspecies romance much here? It's kind of weird. But anyways, so yeah, now we're done with this here. So yeah, it actually took us all the way back to Glitter Gulch Mine, even though we actually just left the level though. But there's not much else we can do though, since you know, since having just gotten the Jiggy. So yeah, that Jiggy that we just got, that actually does count for this level here. So at least we were able to get that done and over with. So let's go ahead and leave this area once again, and we're gonna go ahead and get over to our the next area. So that's pretty much all the backtracking stuff that we got to do for right now. So yeah, I guess our next objective is just continue onwards to the next level. I haven't really gotten that unlocked yet, but that's actually something I do want to show off as well, and something I'll probably keep on doing too. And so let's go ahead and use the fire eggs to shoot that switch that's right here. And it's actually pretty obvious too, because you see that this fireball that's on the switch here, which is actually a good hit. I don't know what exactly you should be using. So let's go ahead and follow along that path of the drill. And we'll see what next area this leads. It's going to be another area in Isle of Hags. And this here is a Pine Grove. And so, and this, what is this? Witchy World? Flume of Doom? Out of order? What is going on here? What is all this? Is this like some kind of dangerous theme park? It's not like... Yeah, more than the next world. But we have a new egg type kind of move here. These are the grenade eggs. So don't stand close when you fire a grenade. Alright, so we have a new egg type that we have here. And so, these here are the grenade eggs. And so, grenade eggs, they are basically the explosive eggs. So basically, if you actually want to find some doors where you can actually blow up, or you can be able to just you know, blow up the door, you just use that to or shoot the grenade eggs over to or those doors, and then you'll be able to actually be able to open those passages. And they also hit very much a lot as well for those enemies. But you also want to be careful too, because you don't want to stand too close, otherwise you'll actually take damage if you get too close to the explosion. And so this right here, so this here is the Jiggy Wiggy altar, and so you'll actually see those in every one of the entrances to the levels. And so if you haven't unlocked the level yet, what we can do is they can actually interact with it, and then Jiggy Wiggy will actually, well, he'll tell you if whether or not you have enough Jiggies to do the next challenge, and so if you actually agree to this here, then he'll actually teleport you back over to his temple, and so you'll just be taken over to where the Crystal Jiggy is. So it's actually a nice little shortcut, you know, if you actually went too far and then you realize you haven't really unlocked the level yet. So that's what they're there for. So you can actually take a look at those, and then you'll be taken over to the temple itself, and then that way there you'll be able to do the challenge. Once the door is open, though, then if you try to interact with it again, then he'll let you know that you've already opened up this door. So yeah, just figured I'd just show this off. I'll probably be doing this a lot of times because I'll probably be in so far. And that was Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 3, and this takes place in some kind of a weird-looking deflated castle and some kind of a Wild West. Are we going to some kind of a... Are we going to the Wild West or something? Okay, no, we're actually not, though, but there's actually something else, though. So I'm going to once again see the power of the... Excuse me, the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. Hey, I never really explained this at all, and I don't think they really referred to us. Well, at least King Jingling did, but yeah, that little crystal that's in the center, that actually was the Crystal Jiggy. So that's actually what King Jingling was talking about. It's actually only used to just fire the beam and then unlock the levels for you. But you know, they say that, you know, in game they say that's supposed to be some sort of important ancient kind of thing where, you know, they just they just perform some sort of ritual for that there. But I mean, all it really does though is that it just unlocks the levels, and that's it. Just, you know, just there for the sake of convenience. Alright, so and he also said that we can also attempt a challenge 4 if we ever wanted to, since we have no Jiggies, but we're not going to do that until we decide we want to get to that level. But you know, you actually can do those challenges pretty early if you want to, because, you know, if you have no Jiggies, and then you'll be able to unlock the next levels. But we're not going to do that because I don't want to drag this on longer. So I'm only going to do those challenges, you know, once everything's done and over with, and so when we're actually ready to go to the next level. So so, you know, just go, you know, just kind of like one step at a time, basically. There's 3 signposts here. The management accepts no responsibility for the thieving pickpockets that it employs within Witchy World. Oh, okay, what does the next sign say? Anyone who rides all the quality attractions and survives is entitled to join the Witchy World fan club. Current club members, 0. Oh, god damn, that's just like hardcore. How are they not even sue for this? Witchy World theme park is currently closed due to an appalling safety record. Once the authorities have been bribed, we will reopen. Thank you. Well, I kind of bribed them, per se, into actually opening this, which is by forcing it open here, so... Anyway, yeah, it's all closed here, no entry, but, you know, we actually go in there, and then, oh, man. So, Witchy World, it's a fairly dangerous theme park that has, like, real bad safety records, and, well, I guess we'll see what it is, and this will be fun. But I will say, I absolutely fucking love this level, so I'm actually excited for this one, so... Anyways, next time on Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, we're gonna enter level 3, Witchy World, and, this will be a lot of fun here. I'll see you guys next time.